woke up, told myself to push and never stop. I've been stressed out, watching both these hands around the clock. With my eyes wide, trying to get the panorama shot. Whole world getting blurry to me, answers getting lost. So I watch my back and keep it moving to the front. And remember that the world's yours, do it how you want. You've been waiting here for too long, think it's time for you to move on. Realize that there's real lies in these real times to be strong.
I've been waiting all my life, and it was right before my eyes. Watching all this time slip by, now I realize. You know I've been waiting, 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 you know I've been waiting.
See down there. I love coming to Ireland, although I think you guys have worked that out by now. It feels like a second home. We come over, stay with family, and 20 minutes away there's an awesome bike park. It sure makes for a relaxing holiday. No hotels, no air travel, no bothersome packing light. Just load the car, load the bikes, hop on a boat, and there you are. That's simple. If taking 7 hours, that is. This is my 4th trip to the Gap, and a lot of the trails are starting to feel very comfortable and familiar. Sure, some of the technical trails still kick my butt, but it makes for a good measure of improvement. And we're here roughly once every 6 months, so I get to see my progression as a rider. So I kind of need to go off script a little bit here, because this is kind of why you guys clicked on the video, and what I really wanted to talk about with this one. Unfortunately, unlike previous trips, I didn't manage to get as much footage recorded as I would have liked to, because, well, I crashed. And I crashed harder than I've ever crashed before in my life, to the tune of a few broken ribs and a fractured radial end on my left arm. Unfortunately, for both you and me, I didn't get it recorded, which bothers me probably more than the pain that I'm still feeling even now. What happened was riding one of the trails called Burner, which is a Red Plus. It's a jump track, and having been on a jumps and drops course recently, I've actually gotten more confident doing that. And not only did it help me clean a few of the trails with drops on them that I previously had trouble with, now I actually understand proper technique, but it let me try to actually seriously go for some air on Burner. Now, we got to one of the parts called Rocky Drop, which you'll see here. This section has a very steep drop in after a small drop, leading into a berm, comes through a big corner and out into a tabletop, and I wanted to get some max speed out of there so I could get some nice air across the table. Unfortunately, the back end stepped out on quite dry ground. It was weird weather for June. It was cold and a little miserable sometimes, but also dry, which is an odd combination. But the back end stepped out on the bike. I caught it, which is something I'm actually proud that I can do. Slid the other way. I caught it again, and as I came to exit the corner, the rear wheel caught on something, and the bike flipped. It just slammed me over on my left-hand side, and I slid along the ground. Unfortunately, fortunately for my clavicle, I should say, on my collarbone, I hit the ground with my shoulder and upper arm, and the elbow. Now the elbow, that's how part of the damage happened, but because my elbow hit the ground, I then landed on my elbow, and essentially elbowed myself in the ribs. And I have 2 or 3 broken ribs now, just behind my pectoral muscle. And as I landed, the bike then landed on my left arm, so hard that it left an imprint of the bar end in my arm. Yeah. It hurt. Now, I was winded, I was crying, I was in serious pain. I couldn't actually get up because my entire left side wouldn't work, and I had to call for help, which eventually turned up, but there I was lying on the ground with the bike still kind of between my legs and an inability to stand up. I got to the bottom eventually, and we were advised to go to hospital. Did, and yeah, got to experience the Irish healthcare system. As it turned out, I had broken bones, and I am still in quite severe pain. Like I said, I'm disappointed I didn't get it recorded. It's actually really frustrating, but it's one of those things that sometimes happens because the battery was dead on the camera. What can you do? Thought I'll get a few runs in, get a bit of practice today, then I'll get the camera charged up and ready to rock for tomorrow, for the Friday, and lo and behold, Murphy's Law kicked in. What can go wrong will. I didn't get to go riding on Friday. It was incredibly frustrating. And I wish I could have made a better video for you guys. I've tried to do the best I can with what footage I did get. Of course, you guys all got a chance to see the ferry trip video, which I thought was kind of fun to do because it was something different for you guys. But this one is kind of more talking about what happened because, again, I can't show it properly. I'll do my best to kind of use some pictorial examples, but this is how it goes. Unfortunately, mountain biking is dangerous. And I'm lucky that I normally always wear the proper safety equipment, always wear a helmet. I nearly always wear knee pads with shin protection, hard shell. I wear a back protector, and when I'm doing downhill I wear a full face helmet. Every little helps. Accidents will happen and most of the time you'll walk away from them, but sometimes they can be worse, and now I'm going to be off the bike for 4 to 6 weeks, which really sucks, but sometimes that is what it is and you've got no choice. But will I get back on the bike and carry on? Absolutely. I don't see any reason why I wouldn't. Riding is a passion to me now, and the more I ride, the better I get. I'm not an expert, I'm not cool, I'm not fast, I'm not that great to be honest, but I'm progressing, and as someone who's only been riding a year or two, I'm proud of what I can do now. And this won't stop me. I'll keep going from here, and I will keep pushing forwards, and I will do what I can to be a better rider. The experience will just help mold me. I mean, heck, this is only a few of 16 bones I've broken now. Between horse riding, skiing and mountain biking, I've had my share of accidents. But yeah, I know a lot of you guys have shared sympathies and hope I get better in comments, things on Twitter, so thank you for those, and I will be back and things will be just as good as they were before, and I'll keep pushing onwards. Thankfully, as many of you worry, the bike was okay. Thanks for watching, guys. And, well, I'll see you in 4 to 6 weeks on the bike, hopefully. Bye.